Hi guys! So today's video is going to be a how to get bigger, fuller, plumper looking lips, or kind of like a Kylie Jenner lip tutorial. I'm basically going to show you like a cheap, quick, easy way to do it. And I know a lot of people don't like the whole big lip craze going on right now, but a lot of people do as well, so I wanted to get this video up. Some of you might have heard of the full lips, which is kind of like a device you can buy to basically get fuller, plumper looking lips, but I'm going to give you the cheaper alternative to that I actually use myself and I think it works fine. But if you do want to know about the full lips, I will link 3 videos down below. SHAAANXOS did a video, so did Holly, and so did Sarah, so I'll link those 3 down below if you want to like get a demo review kind of sort of thing on the full lips, which is totally fine. I actually want the full lips, but I just don't have the money to be spending stuff like that on my lips at the minute, so I'm going to show you a cheaper alternative if you're in the same boat as me. And yeah, I'm going to get started. So basically what I use is a shot glass. I use a plastic one. The reason I wouldn't use a glass one is sometimes if you, now like this probably wouldn't happen or shouldn't happen, but if there's too much suction the glass could obviously break, and that's extremely dangerous. So I go with a plastic one just to be on the safer side, but in reality there shouldn't be that much suction to make the glass break, so just keep that in mind. Another thing is you want to take this kind of process very slowly, because everyone's lips reacts different to everything. So someone's lips could bruise easier than others, someone's could swell up quicker, so you just have to really take your time. So I would suggest 5-second intervals between the suction, and you can slowly keep an eye on how your lips are progressing, and it's just safer that way. And I would just rather if you guys did it that way, because I don't want to be responsible for any burst lips or anything like that. So just do that just in case, and that's what I do anyway, because it's just safer that way, and no one wants big swollen blue purple lips, so you know, just take it slow. Another thing is don't use too much suction. If it hurts, you're not doing it right. It shouldn't hurt. There should be a slight pressure but nothing painful. So if it hurts, you're definitely using too much suction, so just keep that in mind as well, because you don't want to be too harsh on your lips. You have to be gentle with this and let it slowly plump up. So I'm basically going to get started and I will show you. First I'll just give you a quick close-up of my lips. So I'm hoping this is in focus, but as you can see I have really small lips. My top lip is pretty much non-existent, and like it's there but it's got no plumpness. You can see at the side here it's got no plumpness whatsoever, so a lot of my lip is kind of underneath here, if that makes sense. So when I do actually do this, it plumps it up and it kind of pushes it forward, so you could see a lot more of the lip and it appears to be bigger. So that's what I like about this. So that's just my before kind of lip shot, and then I will show you an after lip shot when I have this done. I'm just going to start off at about 10 seconds, and then from then on it's going to be 5-second intervals. So you just put, this sounds so weird, but you just put it on and then you suck back kind of. So that's after about, I think about 20-25 seconds, and obviously with the intervals, and it's already starting to plump up. Now obviously it gives you a circle around your mouth. There's nothing you can really do about that. It fades after a minute or 2, and you can just cover it up with some foundation until then. Also, I forgot to mention that I did use a lip scrub and a lip balm before I started this, because the lip balm gives you a little bit more friction and just helps with the process. So I'm going to keep doing this for another few seconds. So I don't know if you guys can tell already. Another tip I would say is to take a before picture. If you've kind of small lips like me, it's hard to tell until you actually see the before and after. You're like, whoa. But if you look at the side of my lips here, they're already quite pouty. I know you can't see it that well, but I can notice the difference that my lip is starting to pout up a bit and give me some more fullness. So I'm going to do it for another few seconds. So I'm just going to do it for another 10 seconds and then I'm going to leave it at that. You can see that my bottom lip is a lot plumper. And you can also see that my side lip has started to plump upwards and give me more volume. So I'm going to do it for another 10 seconds and then I'm going to show you how you can line and fill in your lips and add a little bit more volume by doing that as well. So that is the lips. I'm just going to take a few photos of it like this just to show you before and after before I fill them in, and then I'll fill them in and show you kind of like 3 photos. So first I'm just going to cover up the circle with a little bit of foundation. So now I'm going to show you how to fill in and kind of line the lips. I'm using 4 products, but you can definitely do this with 2. But for better results, I would just say use the 4. So basically what you need is a nude lip liner, then a darker nude lip liner, a nude lipstick, and a lighter nude lipstick. So kind of the lighter nude lipstick is for highlighting, the darker liner is for kind of shading in and adding some dimension, and this is again just going to make your lips look fuller. And I'm not using MAC or anything like that, so you don't need Soar, you don't need Whirl, you don't need any of that stuff. I'm using 2 Essence lip liners, one's Satin Mauve, one is Soft Berry. And then the lipsticks I'm using is Essence Barely There and Rimmel Kate Moss in 03. So, you know, all these together cost pretty much under a tenner, maybe just over it, so you don't have to go buying MAC or anything like that if you want the Kylie Jenner lips. So I'm going to show you what I do with these now. So this may sound like a really stupid tip, but what you want to do is make sure you have your lip liners paired, freshly paired, because the pointier they are, the more precision you're going to get with them, and they're just going to be easier to work with. So I know that might seem like, oh, obviously, but some people wouldn't really think of that. So first I'm taking Satin Mauve, which is the lighter lip liner, and I'm going to line my lips. And like, you should be able to see, hopefully I'll just take the camera and show you guys. So you can see here, this is where my lip kind of ends, but what I want you guys to do is line this bit here. This is just over your lip line, so you're just slightly overdrawing them, but nothing like crazy. And you can just see like it is going to look natural because that's where your lip kind of plumps out, so it's going to look totally fine. So I'm just going to draw around that line. Next I'm taking Soft Berry, and what you want to do is you want to just kind of fill in just this kind of V shape here, kind of V to the side, just kind of where the edges of your lips are in the corner. I just want you to fill that area in, just say to where like your tooth kind of goes up, not where your 2 front teeth are, but see how my side tooth is there? I'm just going to that kind of length. And also, if you mess up on your lip line, you can fix that afterwards with concealer. Another thing I want you to do is I want you to draw a line down the center of your lips, so right at the top of the cupid's bow, draw it down, and the same on the bottom lip. And then I want you to draw one from either side of that line. the same on the top, either side of the line. So that's your lips lined, and now you can fill them in with your lipstick. So I'm taking the Barely There lipstick, and I'm just going to fill it in with a lip brush because you have more precision when you use a lip brush. So I'm just going to do that. And you don't want to disturb those lines too much. Obviously go over them, but don't camouflage them completely. You want to see a slight shade of them. And then the final lipstick is the 03 Kate Moss, and this is just a really nice light nude. And we're just going to place this onto the very center of the lip just to brighten up that area and make the lips appear fuller. So you can see that just gives it a nice little highlight and just kind of emphasizes the outer corners instead. So now I'm just quickly going to clean up the edges with some concealer. So I'm just taking my Catrice concealer palette and just taking a little bit of concealer onto a small precise brush. I'm just going to clean up any edges, and then if you want to fix any of the lining or anything like that, you can do that now. I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of Soft Berry. And yeah, so that's the lips done. I'm hoping you can see a difference. I know I have pretty small lips, so any improvement is pretty good to me. I'm happy with that. Obviously, I don't have the Kylie Jenner look, but I'm not going to go crazy over drawing my lips and look like a clown. I'm just going to emphasize my own features and not change them completely. I don't believe that she hasn't got lip injections. I think she has, but not all of us want to get lip injections to have the big lips. So I wanted to give you guys a nice affordable option to use if you want a fuller lip on a certain occasion, or I don't think it would be an everyday kind of thing. Personally, I don't think anyone would have the time to do this every day. I don't think it'd be good for your lips to do it every day, but for special occasions and stuff like that, it's totally fine. So I'm just showing you a close-up of the lips here. You can see that the shading on the outside makes a huge difference because it makes the center of the lips pop and look fuller. So you can see there it like kind of makes the center of the lips kind of emphasize it and makes them look fuller. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this how to get bigger, fuller, plumper lips tutorial, and I hope it was helpful and you do actually get a good result out of it. Also, don't forget about the few safety tips I did warn you about, because that's very important. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did, because it would really help me out. And also subscribe down below if you already haven't and you like my videos and want to see more of them. And all my social media links will be linked in the info bar. My Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Snapchat. And you can go follow them if you want to keep in touch with me. Also, if you do try out this tutorial, don't forget to upload a picture onto Instagram and tag me in it, or use the hashtag SheBeBeauty and I will hopefully find it. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.